Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is doing great. For those of you who are new, welcome. I'm really happy to have you here. Enjoy your stay. Today's pick card reading is purely for fun, but I still think it can be quite interesting. We will tap into who is talking about you and what are they saying and what are they thinking. Also, the first impression you leave on people. We have 4 piles, we have some channeled messages here. We're going to go into looks. I will try to use clairvoyant channeling to see how this person look, or these people, because a couple of them could come up. Zodiac signs, etc. So we have 4 piles, as I already mentioned. The first pile is the tiger's eye. It's a really beautiful stone crystal. The second pile we have sodalite. These are actually the 2 of my new crystals, and I'm really happy to use them for this pick card. Pile 3 is the opaline or opalite, the moonstone. I think it's opaline. Not sure. The moonstone. And pile number 4 is this elephant that I'm not sure exactly what stone it's made of, but it's super cute. I love this little statue, this little figure. I always bring it into the readings, so if you feel drawn to this one, then this could be your pile. But as I always say, please pick with your intuition, not with your eyes. Eyes can be deceitful, right? So use the third one between your eyebrows to choose your pile, and I will see you in your reading. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. So let's see. What are people saying about you and what are they thinking about you? First of all, let me mention there's a strong Aries coming through, but fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. I feel like this could be my viewers. Also Earth, so fire and Earth is really present in this pile. Let's see. Tiger's eye. Public. Oh, no wonder fire signs came up. I prepared and channeled the messages last night, so I really don't remember what the piles are. So yeah, I'm kind of public recognition. They are recognized wherever they go. This is what people say or think about you. I love their shoes. Okay, so some of you have really cute shoes. Some of you have a great style. I'm inspired by their style. Some of you could be not into fashion necessarily, but you just like to dress up and you just like to show up in your best outfit. I don't know how they do it. Hard to get. Okay, so romantic partners and people who are interested in you romantically, they feel a little intimidated. They feel like you are hard to get. They feel like you're not necessarily flirtatious. Also, a lot of people wonder how you do what you do. I'm sensing a lot of passion, a lot of hard work from you guys, and at the same time, you know how to ground, you know how to use that energy in a practical way. I feel like you put all of your energy and passions in a practical way into something that will turn into a tangible product. So you are creating your life. I feel like you're just a very productive person, and you receive a lot of public recognition. Okay, a lot of public recognition. Okay, so let's look into the cards. Now, the Oracle card will show me the first impression you leave on people. And I feel like you kind of give a social vibe, an extroverted vibe, whether you know this or not. People pick up on this. However, they're a little intimidated to talk to you because they feel like you in your friend circle, you're a very funny person, recognized, very talkative, but when you're alone, you look so confident and so um hard to reach and hard to get, and people don't know if they come up to you if you're even going to reply. They might think that, oh, he or she will brush me off. Wow, okay. First impression, the moon. Well, that's interesting because the moon is very contradictory to everything we channeled until now. So let me tap into this to see how this relates, how this resonates. I feel like for my feminines, the moon shows that you have a very feminine style, very beautiful. Another thing that I'm getting is that the first impression you leave on people is that you are artistic, you are intuitive. Some people think, okay, I'm getting magnetic eyes. Yeah, so some people say that you have magnetic eyes or really big, beautiful eyes. They love your eyes, you guys. No wonder it's a tiger's eye, right? But I'm getting that they think you're moody. And again, the moon is introverted. So it's almost like, people think that you're such an extrovert usually, because you do all of these things, but then the first impression you leave, meaning when you meet somebody, the first impression you leave is that you're quite the opposite of what they thought. You're more emotional than they thought you would be. Okay, now I get it. Okay, now I'm flowing with the messages. um I don't think that people are surprised that you're such an empath, that you're actually pretty shy. And oh my god, that's why they're saying, I don't know how they do it. This person is so shy and cute and like introverted, emotional. How do they go do public speaking, for example, or get up on stage and put up a show? Like, how do they do that? How do they play these roles of the extrovert and the introvert? So there is this duality to you for sure. Now let's see what are people. Okay, so this is gonna be the tea, because what are they saying? What are they saying? And this is more of what are they thinking, because these two things can be different. So now, specifically, what are they saying about you to other people? And then I will channel looks and stuff like this. But I am seeing, for some of you, there is a guy that has a crush on you. He has brownish hair, I would say, brown, but dark brown, short, definitely short hair. And they wear a lot of jeans. They don't really like sportswear or sport clothing. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. Whoa. I love this Sagittarian energy coming through. Okay, with the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the moon phases again. So I feel like many of you are artistically inclined, to be actors and actresses. Six of Cups in reverse. Okay. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And the Sun card. Whoa, it's interesting. We have the moon and the sun. Okay. So definitely strong fire signs, you guys. Strong fire signs. I feel like what they're saying is that maybe some of you have your parents have divorced, and maybe uh, I feel like something happened in your home. Some of you have been through something heavy in your home, with your home situation, and I think that people wonder, how do you do this? How did you put yourself back on your feet? How did you get back on your feet? How did you how do you look so put together? How do you look as if your life is flowing and everything is happening so gracefully after everything you've been through? But also, I think that some people, um, so this is for your, I feel, close circle of friends. Okay, but for people who don't know you, and obviously they don't know what's happened with you in this with this family situation, what exactly um, it is, that situation, they say um, things such as maybe you don't talk about your childhood at all or about your parents at all. They notice this. And they say that you're a very positive person, very positive, very extroverted and adventurous, but um, you don't show your love, you don't show your emotions a lot. Despite having the moon here and them thinking, oh, you're such an empath, it's like, yes, you're an empath, but you don't show your love. Specifically, when you love somebody, you don't just tell them, you're not straightforward with this. They're saying that you're confident, they're saying that you can put people out of their comfort zone as well. I feel like for you guys, maybe some of you are not coming from necessarily a well-off family, and maybe people wonder, how did you get on that level with keeping in mind where you're coming from. But also some people might think that you have given up on your childhood dream. They might talk about this. What are they thinking? The star, Ten of Wands. Yeah, you have a lot of responsibility with that public recognition. The work field you want to get into will just, it requires a lot of responsibility, a lot of hard work, but people are thinking they're meant for the stage and they're meant to shine. The Three of Swords and the Lovers. Wow, okay. Yes, this makes a lot of sense. People think that you got your heart broken. So that's why they're so amazed, because I feel like you've been through something really heavy, either with your family or with relationships, with a stable relationship that fell apart, and you still kept going. Also, I'm seeing this. Okay, now I get it. This huge transformation. People who know you for a long time, they would say and they think that you have changed so much since you were a kid. Like, you were so introverted when you were a kid, and now look at you. Now look at you. You're shining. You're shining, you're the star, you're the brightest star, and you're conquering the world fearlessly. Okay, I'm seeing for some of you, your best friend looks like a okay, a girl with blonde hair, but and brown eyes. She gives me Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, like Earth signs energy, or a possible Scorpio. She is a very supportive friend. She is a very supportive friend. Yeah, brown or hazel eyes. She's quite tall, she's not short. She has seen your rise after relationships broke you apart. I'm gonna take a sip of coffee, so. Also, you have, I feel like you attract a lot of admirers. People think that you attract a lot of admirers. They could be a little jealous of that. They are a little jealous of how quick you attract love in your life and how quick you get recognized. But what you're doing is people think that you work very hard to make your dreams come true. And this is something they truly, truly admire about you. And they also see you as someone who is not focused on the money. And I think that many of you want to travel and leave your home. So people talk about this. Like maybe people say, oh, he or she was never meant for this world. They are not for this world. They are not for this environment. Maybe many of you give a vibe of someone of of a foreigner, of someone who lives abroad. With the Wheel of Fortune in this Sagittarian energy, you would be. So, people say that you are great at communicating with people from different cultures, you are great at learning languages. So, if you're doing that, keep doing it. Also, your expansion, people know and they think that your expansion, um, when it comes to popularity and success, will come through traveling, visiting other places, other countries. You're not supposed to stay in your hometown or home country. Some of you have siblings. I'm picking up on the third house, siblings, and I'm hearing miscommunication with siblings. Your siblings are, to be honest, kind of jealous because they don't understand you. Many of you are like aliens in your family. They don't really get you, but you're unique, you're succeeding at life. So yeah, they they don't know exactly how to do that. I mean, I'm not saying Okay, I'm channeling your siblings, you guys, for those of you who resonate with that. They love you, they love you, but at times they feel like they came to do what you do, and there is this like distance between you two. This is what I'm getting from the moon and the sun being so far away. There is distance between you and your sibling, and you're very different, almost like polar opposites. And maybe they want to reach out, but they don't know how to do it, or you want to reach out. The communication and the love is not reciprocated in the relationship that you have with your sibling. Maybe parents take sides, and this is creating tension as well. I feel like, okay, your parents are also talking about that. Your parents are saying how different you are, you're just not meant to stay where you are right now. Or if you've already moved away from your home, they were talking about this and they were thinking it definitely. People might think that you're also a heartbreaker, but they won't say it. Some people are not necessarily going to say, because they're a little jealous again of the fact that you attract so much attention. They won't say it, but for some of you, let me tell you, there is a couple here, and apply this to your situation, but one of the two kind of get the liking of you, and their partner was jealous, and their partner could be your friend actually. And this friend of yours, they're a little threatened by you if you go out with them, the two of them together. Okay, yeah. So that's all I've got for pile 1. I hope you resonated. Please let me know in the comment section below. Like, share, subscribe, because it really supports my channel to grow. And I'm really, really, really deeply grateful for all of you who have been subscribing and sharing, and forever grateful. So thank you. If you want to check out my social media, my Instagram account, I post pick card readings. Most of them are actually I use like images, and I channel from the image. I don't use as much cards because I like that type of way to channel, because it gives me more clairvoyant messages. So make sure to check this out. I also have my testimonials and reviews if you want to book a personal with me. So yeah, and again, if you're new to this channel, make sure to explore other of my pick card readings. I like always to go into details and get some specific messages for you guys. So make sure to do that, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile 2, whoever picked the soda light, welcome. First of all, I'm sensing some star seeds, and let me tell you, you definitely have connections to dolphins, mermaids, whales. You have connections to the water planets, okay? Let me get this out really quick. I'm sensing Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy for you guys. What else? Let me get some channeled messages. Oh, okay. I'm seeing a girl, one of you, kind of short, shoulder length hair, dark. Okay. You're very artsy. So maybe trying to get into the business field is a good idea, because you can then apply the marketing strategies to your business. Okay, so that was for someone specific. It came through. I couldn't help it. Now let's see what are people saying about you with your channeled messages. So the light. Oh, okay. So you're savage and sassy. So people say they don't play games. They don't play games. You have some jealous friends. There is a hidden side to you. People say they pretend to be extroverted and to like people. Okay, so these jealous people, and there are some, I'm sensing that these friends are actually co-workers. They think that you pretend to like people. They think that you are wearing a mask, but I don't think you are. Maybe you are. And some of them say that you talk too much, or I'm getting you talk too loud. But now let's see. The first impression you leave on people is this card. Wolf. Excuse me, Winter. Take care of your needs in reverse. Wow. Okay, so some of you could have Libra rising, midheaven, or sun moon. Because I feel like the first impression you leave on people is that you're very caring. You would sometimes ignore your own needs for the sake of other people, and this is a lesson you've been learning. And maybe at some point you shifted that about yourself and you started to care about yourself more, and people were suddenly like, whoa, she or he became so selfish and self-centered. Remember when they were people pleasers? Remember when they were taking care of everyone? Now look at them, they were pretending. I knew it. But in fact, you're just becoming more loving to yourself, and you're placing some boundaries, and people hate this because you have some energy vampires around you. And after you started to, set these boundaries, these vampires showed their true colors. Wow. So what are people talking about you? What are they saying about you? Ten of Wands. Okay, so they're saying you're someone who puts a lot of effort in what you do. You're someone who just works hard. You work hard for the things you achieve. The Devil. Oh, some of you. Okay, this is Capricorn energy. People might think that you're a workaholic. Or again, you take care of everyone. Everyone. Maybe some people even think you're obsessed with your craft and you don't have time for yourself. And the Moon in reverse. A hidden side to them. Whoa, yeah, people really talk about this side to yourself that you have, that you don't show to everyone. And they really say things like, oh, she's fake, he's fake. I also feel like they think you manipulate them, when in actuality, no, you don't. Let me look at these cards. For some of you, for my witches out there, for my magicians, people could think that you actually use magic for success, or some rituals, or you read them, or you have, connections with the other side that give you power. But I'm sensing deep passion about something. Let me take a sip of coffee. And some of you could be working out, or you're getting into, just taking care of your body and stuff. And maybe some people were saying, oh, they think they're the big deal after they started to work out. They show off, they're showing more skin. So I feel like people hate it, and they're super jealous when you become more confident. So stop doing that. Don't stop. Excuse me. Whoa. Don't stop doing that. Whoa, I feel like someone came through me. I feel like people, when you're confident and you're happy, they're like, stop doing that. What are you doing? No, don't stop. Baby, keep going. Keep shining your light, keep being confident, keep working on yourself. Maybe the first impression that you leave on people is that you're a puppy. You're a puppy that they can lead on a leash, but when they get to know you, or after transformation, you became a wolf and they couldn't tame you anymore. You know, the devil kind of reminds me of the Beauty and the Beast, but and the moon is the beauty, the devil is the beast, and here we have the beauty is out, you're just the beast, and you came here for your prey, and people are like, oh shit. So what are they thinking? So this is what they're talking. They're saying that you're probably a workaholic, you have a hidden side to yourself that you reveal maybe only to some people. I feel like your close people, when other friends ask about you, they're like, you don't know them like with you have no idea, they're amazing. I think that your people in your close circle that you hold very dearly to your heart, when someone talks shit about you, they're like, you don't even know them, so don't talk like that. Whoa, you guys. What are they thinking? The devil twice. Oh my god. So you're very seductive. Oh yes. Oh my god. Prince of or Page of Wands, Ace of Wands. We have the Judgment card and Four of Cups. You're very seductive. You can manipulate people easily. So someone here thinks that you can manipulate people easily. Someone here thinks that you are extremely passionate about your goals, extremely passionate about creating something. Some of you could be into yoga or um, dancing. People think you have an amazing body. People think that you're very attractive, by the way. So attractive that it's like they're under your spell or something. Also, they have a hard time figuring out whether or not you're in a relationship. You give that vibe of, I'm taken, even if you're not. You have control over people, oh my god. Your voice. You have this ability to lead people, like people just, they like to follow you for some reason. They like to I feel like I'm hearing, if they make you laugh, they feel as if they accomplished something. If they make you smile, if they cheer you up, they feel as if they accomplished something. Or if they receive some affection from you, it's so hard to get it. It's so hard to get affection from you that they feel like, oh, I finally did it. Interesting. Also, when you talk about something you're super passionate about, you talk kind of loud, so people notice that. They notice the sparkles in your eyes. There is someone here who has a lot of tattoos, by the way. I don't care whether this is a female or a male. This person is sexually attracted to you. You have a lot of people in your circle that are attracted to you physically, but they would never say it because you're friends, right? So what? They can't really say it, but they think that if there was an opportunity, they would definitely date you, regardless of gender, by the way. It doesn't matter. We have a lot of fire. A lot of fire. I'm getting Sagittarius and Capricorn energies from you guys. And Scorpio as well. The winter months. Oh, and oh my god. We have winter. I just realized. Yeah, whatever. Let me try to get some channeled messages based on these cards. Okay, so I'm hearing they drive a really nice car. People talk about your possessions. They're very mysterious, is what they're saying as well. People are surprised because you do things behind the scenes and then you show up and they're like, when did you do this? When did you achieve that? You don't talk about your goals and about your work too much, and then you leave people surprised and jealous because they haven't seen all the hard work you put in. They haven't seen all the sleepless nights, all the struggles, all the doubts. They don't see this. They only see you coming out with a little smile, a little smirk on your face, and you're like, oh, well, yeah, I kind of did that. And they're like, how? And they're jealous because you're surrounded by people who seek instant recognition and instant gratification. They're not willing to put in as much work, and they're always talking about their work while you talk about your passions. You don't talk about what you do. You talk about your passions, and maybe you give people advices. Even they're irritated by that. Some people would love it. People who truly love you, they would love this about you, but people who don't, and you just met them and they're kind of not vibing with you, and they're jealous, especially of your looks. I feel like many people are jealous of your looks, by the way, because you have a very seductive vibe about you, whether you know this or not. And when you talk about your passions and you give them advice and they're like, stop telling me what to do, I know what to do, blah blah blah, but then again they don't do it, and you're like, I'm just trying to help, and they're like, oh well, thank you, but I didn't ask. But they see you achieving stuff and they're like, how did you do it? And you're like, well, I told you, I gave you advices. So it's really crazy. It's really crazy. I feel like I'm getting you're overprotective of your projects, which is a very good vibe, a very good thing to do, to be protective of your projects. By the way, you have a father figure on the other side, as an ancestor, also a grandfather, lots of masculines, but a father especially, coming through saying, I protect you and I guide you, and I always move obstacles for you when I see that it's really impossible for you to do it. I don't interfere with your free will, but when I see you struggling and pushing and just something is not working, I help you out. Okay, I help you out. So yeah, this is super nice. Your father could be Libra, Taurus, Aquarius. Gives me air energy. But your ancestors, by the way, are very powerful people. You have a lot of magic in your hands. You have the ability to move people, to shift situations. When you step into the room, the energy shifts. People notice that. People are like, who is that? They might not know your name, but they know exactly, they know you by your looks and by what you do. Wow, you guys. Yeah, people think that you have this infinite source of energy. They don't know where you get that from. Also, again, you're very sexual. Many of you transform your sexual energy into creativity. Strong solar plexus and root chakra. You're very driven to create stability for yourself. So the first impression is someone very caring, and then boom, you surprise them with the fact that actually you care about yourself. And you want to take care of yourself. And maybe in the past you tried to please people, but the more confidence you get, the more you realize I don't need to please anybody. Yeah, you make people. So people who have unresolved trauma and issues within themselves, like self-love issues, they're triggered by you, and they feel so small because you dominate the energy in the room. You're so powerful. They look at you, they would try to pick up on things about you that are imperfect or whatever, just to make themselves feel better. But the people who love you are inspired by you. You inspire them. And they might even tell you this. They might tell you, you have no idea how much potential you have and how inspirational you are. I don't know how you do it, but you just do it. You just have it within you. So this is amazing. And actually, you have a lot of people interested in you, as I said, physically, but they never say it. They never say it because you look so independent. You look so independent. I'm seeing okay. I'm seeing a girl with curly hair. She has thin skin for sure. And this girl could have a crush on you. And also, for those of you who resonate with males, I'm seeing definitely someone who has like a beard. They shave their hair. They have just a little bit of beard, just a little bit. And they wear these very fancy jackets. They look good. Their style is amazing. Someone here is thinking, I wanna drive you around. Someone here is thinking, I wanna get you in my car. Or if you're the one with the car, they wanna get in your car and they're like, I wanna just drive around town with you. Okay, I'm hearing I wish we knew each other. So you definitely have a secret admirer here. I wish we knew each other. I'm afraid I'm going to miss out on this opportunity. Okay, pile 2, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Let me know if this resonated in the comment section below because I love to hear from you guys and to connect with you. I try to reply to most of you, but if I don't have the time, I'll just give you a heart, and this means I read your comment and I loved it. Okay, so thank you so much for taking the time to comment. Make sure to share with your friends and who might resonate with my messages, and explore my channel, other big card readings if you're new. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, this really supports me and the growth of my channel. So thank you for taking the time to do this in advance. And for personal readings, all of my information is in the description box below. Those of you who feel generous to donate, it's highly appreciated because you support my deck collections, so we can bring new decks and new energies into the readings. Again, thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile 3, welcome to your reading. Okay, you guys, let's see what are people saying and thinking about you, the first impression you leave, and we're going to channel some looks here. So, you guys, I'm sensing a lot of music, sensuality, a lot of beauty, strong Venus energy. So, you could be Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Pisces, or you could have these as moon or rising, but you have an eye for aesthetics, you have an eye for beauty, and you're like an earth angel, a very gentle soul. Some of you are just opening up to your creative gifts and to the fact that you're actually very artistically inclined. Let's see the first impression you leave on people. Oh no, before that, sorry, we gotta see the channeled messages. Moonstone, so you're, yes, talented, you deserve more recognition. People think about this, people think this about you, that you're talented, you deserve more recognition, you're smart as fuck. Okay, yeah, so people enjoy intellectual conversations with you. They're saying, I can't imagine them in a relationship, very innocent. So people, they pick up on this almost childlike vibe from you. They can't imagine you in a relationship. You give a very angelic, innocent vibe. I'm getting that you attract a lot of friends who are overprotective, mother-like, father-like. Yeah, so let's see. Warrior, be fearless and stand strong. The first impression you leave on people. Um, you're an indigo child, you're very rebel-like. That's why they say smart as fuck. I feel like many of you are into conspiracy theories, or you know what's happening behind the scenes worldwide. You see behind, you know, the masks of people, and it angers you. You're very humanitarian. Um, and you hate it when injustices take place in the world. I feel like many of you want to teach people about values, morals. You want to inspire. I'm hearing a better generation with whatever you do. You want to motivate people to become better people, to become the best version of themselves. Also, I think that the first impression you leave, I feel like some of you have this tendency to share your story with people. And this is a God given talent. When you talk about your story, I feel like you unleash this ability to express yourself very beautifully in a way that people understand you. And people think they're a warrior. They've been through so much. They've been through so much. Even if to you your story doesn't seem dramatic, you attract people who would view it this way. You know, also, I think that why I'm getting that even you have this opinion about yourself, that you're a warrior. You can fight and you would go through whatever it takes. So what are people saying about you? Okay, you have a lot of Scorpios around you, a lot of Aries. Yeah, Pluto and Mars energy is coming through. So what are people saying? Four of Swords in reverse. The Hierophant. Oh yes, I told you about the values. Okay, let me just Ace of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Very smart, highly intellectual. They really value your opinion. I feel like some of you are very witty or very what is the word I'm looking for? Educated in a specific area, and people come to you for advice, for information. They love your ideas, they love the way you present information to them. Four of Swords in reverse. Yeah, some of you have no chill. Some of you have no chill. I feel like Okay, now I'm getting this. You're a daydreamer, for sure. Even though the Four of Swords are in reverse, I think that people. Maybe people say that you're a little selfless. You're selfless and you have to become a little more selfish. You give yourself so much, you give yourself away so much. With the Ace of Cups, people say that you're very empathic, you pick up on their pain, you can relate to them, and they like this. Um, you can help people heal with your presence, with your conversations. I feel like you open them up to share their emotional baggage with you and you help them transform it. With the Hierophant, also, people think that this is, by the way, Taurus energy. So, as I said, I'm sensing Venus. So, Taurus, Gemini, Pisces, Libra. I feel like people say that you are your own authority. You don't do things that people tell you to do, and you don't like to do it. Um, Especially with the warrior as well. You're very independent when it comes to your work, to your career. You don't want to be bossed around. You want to be the boss. I'm hearing late bloomer. I feel like a lot of people might tell you, you're gonna be a late bloomer. You're gonna be a late bloomer. So calm down, calm down. Yeah, some of you. People say that you. If you want to, you can really have fun. I'm hearing this. Okay, now. Also, oh, I can't imagine them in a relationship. Because they're very innocent. And they're very childlike. And then we have all of these cards. I think that some people say that maybe you have a negative mindset about love. Maybe that you're a little too independent or a little too, you know, mm, pessimistic when it comes to relationships. Okay, let's see what are they thinking about you. Queen of Pentacles, again, Earth signs, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, but especially Taurus is coming very strong. What are they thinking? The Magician. They think you're very wealthy. They think that you have everything you want. Like when you want something, you get it instantly. They think you are, again, independent, supported, and powerful. Six of Wands. They think you get a lot of recognition. Oh, they deserve more recognition. This is also what they think, that you deserve more recognition, that you really have something to offer, to give. And the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. I really think that I really believe people think that you have money, you're wealthy, you are blessed, you're blessed in many aspects of your life. They think that when you get angry, the child is gone and you become this fearless warrior. They also think that you are very stubborn. They think you flirt without even trying. They think that you're very very flirty. So that's why they're like, I can't imagine them in a relationship. They're so innocent, but at the same time, they think you're flirty when you encounter a potential romantic partner. They think you really care about your appearance, that you really care about how people view you, about people's opinion. There is someone here, blonde hair, blue eyes. It feels like a male. This person loves your body. They think you look really, really good in dresses. You have a lot of elderly people. I don't know why, but they're coming through. You have a lot of authorities. They think you're responsible, that you always do things due to deadlines, you always do things on time, that you're very responsible, that you have a lot of potential and just a lot of potential and power and strength within you to achieve a lot. You have this boss girl, boss guy energy. And they also think that sometimes you get crazy sparks of ideas and you just want to do something crazy and they're like, "What?" Yeah, you really surprise people, you startle people because you do something they don't expect out of you, so they never know what to expect out of you. What is the next trick they're going to pull? That's what they're thinking and saying. But especially thinking, that's what they're thinking. They sense about you that you have a strong sense of purpose, you have a strong mission, and you're very big on this is my mission, this is my purpose. You might say this a lot. You might talk about life missions, life purposes. You might talk about this a lot. Something people are a little jealous about within you is how cool, calm, and collected you are sometimes with important things. Like, while everybody else is stressing out about something, you're like, don't worry, it will work out. And sometimes people are like, yeah, it will work out for you because you always do things this way, but it's not going to work out for me, so you don't get me. Okay, I don't know why I'm hearing that. You could have like a friend. Um, yeah, I'm seeing a girl with brown hair, brown, long, long hair. She is very, very on the go. While you're also inspired and motivated, but you're cooler. You're more chill when it comes to this. When it comes to success and achieving stuff, You don't push yourself, you respect your limits. You have an ability to navigate your energy very beautifully. Someone in the family, this feels like a feminine energy, is very irritating at times. Like, they want things to happen quickly, and you don't like this. You just don't like to be bossed around, pushed. You go with the flow, you honor your emotions. So when you don't feel like doing something, you just want to do it, and that's it. I don't know why I'm seeing that many of you wanna dye your hair, or you've already dyed your hair, but I'm just seeing like colorful hair. Um, yeah, you're very artsy, very into beauty, as I already mentioned. Okay, some of you, what I'm channeling is that you will create your own either makeup line or clothing brand. So don't give up on this dream. Do not give up on this. No. You have a gift coming for you guys. I'm seeing a box, a gift with a tie on it. Okay. What else? I feel like many of you are coming. People, the first impression, you kind of, what people sense about you, especially more intuitive people, is that you've been through a lot and you came out of the darkness. That you constantly overcome your inner shadow and you overcome hardships. Also, what many people think is that you have the ability to manifest great abundance into your life. As I said, it's almost like when you need something, the universe somehow brings it to you and you get it. And it's not just that people think this is also, this is true. This is something that you truly have as a quality. So please trust that. Whenever you need something, it will be given to you. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this reading and you resonated. This is all I'm getting for you guys. So please let me know in the comment section below, and all of my information is in the description box. So if you want a personal, make sure to check me out in the description box. Check out my Instagram page. I do post testimonials and reviews from people I've already worked with. And I post pick a card readings on there, clairvoyant messages as well. You might like those. What else? Make sure to like, share with your friends who might resonate with my messages, because this really helps my channel grow. Subscribe and hit the notification bell. And if you're new, explore other of my pick a card readings. And if you're feeling generous to donate, this is always highly appreciated. Any amount is amazing. I am beyond grateful for those of you who have been already donating. I can't believe it. So yeah, thank you a lot for watching and spending some time with me. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, Pile 4. Okay, I'm sensing two things for you guys. Some of you are chefs, you want to be a cook, or you're a spiritualist, okay? So let's see what are people saying about you. You're adventurous, you want to travel, you're a free spirit. Some of you could be Sagittarian, Sagittarius rising, moon. You love beauty and you're very wise. Ooh, someone here is saying, I am triggered because they read me like an open book. It's kind of scary at times. So you spook people. I feel like you're very intuitive and you read people easily. People might ask you, are you a psychologist or what? Because you're that good at reading people. So let's see the first impression you leave on others. Father Sky, trust in the unknown. Yes, wow. The first impression is that you have a deep faith, a deep connection to something bigger than yourself, something bigger than this planet, than life itself, something from beyond is what I'm hearing. People you're very wise. This is why. You're very wise, you have a higher perspective on things, free spirit, travel a lot. You trust, you have a deep faith, and you receive information. These light bulbs look like, I don't know, hits of ideas. Just like that, you receive downloads very easily. So people really think you can read them like an open book, period. So what are they saying about you? Oh, okay, some of you are also thinking, the first impression is that you could be a medium with the dark blue energies. I feel like this is something they kind of notice about you. You're mysterious, spiritual, intuitive, probably a psychic or a medium. This is what they're thinking when they see you or when they meet you, and you start to get to know each other. What are they saying about you though? The Hanged Man, a very unique perspective. Oh yes, you have a different perspective on things for sure. You see the bigger picture. You see beyond the veil is what I'm getting. You might see spirits. They're talking about these abilities of yours. 9 of Wands. Yeah, they definitely get spooked. They're saying that you come a long way. You've come such a long way until you reach that destination. So they know how much effort you've put. You've put into maybe your business or your development as a person, the development of your abilities. I'm hearing it's unbelievable where they're coming from and where they are now. That's what I'm hearing for some of you. Page of Wands. Yes, you channel from the sky, from a higher source. Also, people think that with the black cats, you're very witchy and you're very highly protected. Maybe people were spooked. You know what you do? People were spooked because when they think negatively about you or they say something negative about you, it ricochets. They receive back the backlash that they threw at you. So I think that they're saying it's kind of scary. It's kind of scary when we talk about her and she calls or she texts us or she posts something that we've been saying. Like, I think that you can actually hear people talking about you, or even without you knowing, you subconsciously know, and you post things and then people see them and they're like spooked because they were just thinking this about you or saying this about you to someone else. So yeah. Ooh, 5 of Swords in reverse. Okay. They're saying that you're someone who doesn't like drama. You don't like competition. You don't like to fight for something because you have this mindset, if something is mine, it will come to me. If it's not mine, then I must let it go. You're not fighting over, you're not being petty, you're not fighting over crumbs with other people. You don't feel the need to compete. And this is kind of intimidating because people are like, okay, but why are you so confident? There must be something here, right? To be that confident. Some of you have pets, so maybe people say that you're an animal lover. You have a strong connection with pets and children as well. People were saying this about you too. People were saying that you have a very unique style, very creative. You do your hair very creatively, you pick your clothes very creatively. You're just different. You stand out. You stand out. Your looks, you stand out. In your environment, people are like, she's not like us or he's not like us. Let's see what are they thinking. This is what they're saying to friends. These are all exchanges in conversations. Now what are they thinking? Six of Pentacles, Prince of Swords, or Page of Swords. No, excuse me. Knight. Yeah, that's the Knight of Swords. Four of Wands and the World card. They think you have a strong lineage, strong ancestors. This is kind of similar to Pile 2. You're protected, essentially. You're protected. I'm getting a lot of candles and candle magic, so maybe people think you do something like this. Maybe you've shared this, and that's why they know. People think that you're generous. You extend your hand to people who treat you nicely. You're very fair, but also sometimes you talk about things that you don't do. So yeah, you gotta be careful with that, because we don't want someone to think you're irresponsible or something, because then you would miss out on opportunities or collaborations. But people feel like everything you've built, you did it yourself. You created your own foundation. And again, with the World card, you're tapping into universal knowledge. You're wise and beautiful. You want to explore the world. You know what I'm getting? I'm hearing they talk as if they've been all around the world, but in actuality, they don't travel as much. So for some of you, if you don't travel, I feel like you talk about it a lot, and people just know that once you get the money, you're gonna go, you're just gonna leave. But people overall think that you're a great company. They love to celebrate with you, to enjoy life with you, to enjoy life over maybe a dinner or lunch. For some reason, yeah, I told you I was sensing cooking, didn't I? For some reason, I think people think you cook very deliciously and that you would be a great chef, or they love to enjoy a meal with you. It feels satisfying. You have a tribe. You have a tribe. You definitely have like a circle of friends, um, and you empower each other. And it's a heart-based connection, and you become more powerful when you talk to each other. Like, this is very witchy. This is like a very some of you might have indigenous ancestors, or your ancestors valued tribes and community a lot. I think that you're someone who values community. Yeah, people think that you're someone who would always help. You would never refuse to help somebody who's in need. So they do think you're generous. As I already mentioned, let me grab onto this. When I hold onto an object, it's easier for me to channel. I'm seeing a lot of women in your circle. I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of women. You're very supported by feminines. Regardless of gender, you're very, very supported by feminines. I'm hearing wife or husband material. This is what people think. People love to converse with you, as I said, because they get the taste of magic when they are around you, when they talk to you. You push them out of their comfort zone of thinking. You challenge their thought process. It's amazing. It's amazing because this way you set the standards higher, and they need to elevate themselves to get on your level. You push them into ascension, whether they realize that or not. You definitely push them into ascension. I feel like people say that you don't have a lot of friends, maybe, or you're not so social and communicative, but with the people, you have a smaller circle. But for some reason, I feel like you keep your circle small, but for some reason, you get opportunities to talk to a lot of different people, especially women, especially women. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I'm hearing James and Samantha for some reason. I don't know who this will resonate for, but I'm hearing James and Samantha. There is a lady in your circle. She wears a lot of rings, and I'm almost seeing like rings with crystals on them, or lots of rings and jewelry on her hands. And big earrings. Like, her earrings are very, they catch the attention. Um, she laughs very loudly. I think that she's your main admirer, she's your main supporter. I think she really likes your vibe. Oh my god. Okay, some of you have a grandmother, you're very close with her, or you're just so nice with her. You're like a healer to her, okay? Many of your healers, as I said, spiritualist healers, um, your connection with your grandmother is important because you soothe her soul and you soothe her heart. I'm seeing an older male here. Um, maybe not super older than you, but definitely someone older. I'm getting that they're not really into fitness, or they just don't take a lot of care about their body, but they are definitely your type. This is someone who, this person is attracted to you. But they don't know how this relationship is going to work. And they're saying that I feel kind of stupid around this person. You know, you're so smart. They feel like they're not on your level, or they're triggered. Oh yeah, I'm triggered because they read me like an open book. Kind of scary, kind of spooky. And I think people think that you would be the perfect mother. As I said, wife material, husband material. The perfect mom, the perfect dad. Okay. So, I think that's all I've got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Oh, hold on. What I'm getting, another thing is that people believe you're very lucky in an area in your life. They're talking how um, you take risks and it pays off, you know? So you inspire people to take risks as well. Okay, that's it. Oops. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and you resonated. Let me know in the comment section below. If you want to book a personal with me, make sure to check out my website where I explain how this happens. It's all of my information is in the description box. And if you want to support my channel, like, share with your friends who might resonate with the messages, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. If you're new, explore my other pick card readings. I've got my Instagram account to check out some other pick cards, clairvoyant messages, testimonials and reviews, and all of that good stuff. So again, thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye.